Out in Pahrump, Nevada, at Sherry's Ranch, one of the state's oldest legal brothels, sex workers are trying to form what could become the first union for sex workers in the country. A majority of the brothel's 74 workers have filed a petition to unionize under the name United Brothel Workers. They're working with the Communications Workers of America, which is interesting in itself. You've got a mainstream union partnering with workers in a very stigmatized industry. What pushed them into action was a controversial independent contractor agreement. Under that deal, the brothel would be allowed to use workers' likenesses without permission, even after they leave. One worker gave this very vivid example. This is how you end up the face of a Japanese lubricant company without ever having signed a document. You can hear the worry there. It's about long-term control of your image and your content. In a world where once something is online, it's basically out there forever. And with AI tools now able to generate or manipulate images, that kind of open-ended likeness use starts to really feel dangerous. Legally, Nevada is the only state where people can buy sex at licensed brothels in certain rural counties. At Sherry's, the workers are officially classified as independent contractors, but the workers argue they're treated like employees. They talk about set schedules, minimum pricing, and other controls that the brothel imposes. They say they want the same basic things every other worker wants: a safe and respectful workplace. Union advocates are making the point that all workers are guaranteed certain human decencies and dignities, and that the right to organize is one of those. Management at Sherry's Ranch, for its part, is saying it respects workers' rights to express their views on workplace structure, so at least publicly, they're not going to scorched earth, but the big question's still unresolved. And again, one of the key issues in the process is whether these workers are legally considered employees or contractors. That classification affects whether they can actually secure formal protections and negotiate a contract. The process itself could take weeks and probably longer in practice as the legal arguments play out. Meanwhile, the workers are operating under that cloud of uncertainty. How much control does the brothel have over their time, their pricing, and their images? And what recourse do they have if they disagree?